Hello, in this video I will be quick in showing you how to fix two problems. Problem number one is the Intel graphics software drivers being reverted back to the older version with every Windows update. Problem number two is when you click on the display tab, you don't get the display options, and instead you get an infinite loop saying waiting for Windows to finish a device reconfiguration. So let's start with every step. But before we start with the steps, let me explain the problem. The problem is that Windows Update, whenever you update your Intel Iris Xe graphics, Windows Update here gets like stuck into a loop of downloading the older versions and replacing the newer versions because it cannot recognize that these are newer versions. So whichever version you install, Windows Update is always going to replace it with version 27, the older one. Okay, so let's talk about the solution, the steps. So here we have the steps. Let's start with step number one. Step number one is let Windows Update and install the old drivers. Let it do it. Let it just install the bad ones. And then step number two, uninstall all Intel graphics, drivers, and software. You can do this by going to the control panel here, and then programs and features, and remove the Intel graphics drivers. Okay. Alright. Once you do this, you want to make sure that you entirely removed all Intel graphics drivers. So you will do step number three. You will download a program called Display Driver Uninstaller for a final clean and restart. So let me show you. This is the program, Display Driver Uninstaller. You will just download it. Okay, you will download it, and when you open it, let me open it for you. That's how it's going to look like. That's how it's going to look like. You will actually use GPU, and then it's going to auto identify what graphic card you have. And before doing anything, you will go on options, and you will go to the bottom part here. You will select all Intel stuff, and then in the advanced options, you will select prevent downloads of drivers from Windows Update when the Windows search for a driver for a device. And then close, and then you will select clean and restart. Good? Alright. Now, step number four. You will download the 6881 WHKL Intel Iris Xe drivers. Why 6881? Because you can see here we have the latest version is 7026, and there was actually a newer version, 7028. And you have 6989, 6987, 6972, and 6913. All of these are bad ones. Don't download them. The last good one was 6881. Why? Because with 6881, when you click on Display tab, it's not going to be stuck into the infinite reconfiguration loop. anything after 6881 is going to be stuck there. How did I know? Because there's one lovely person called Frank. Here we are. So this lovely person here has already made an article on this, and he discovered that 6881 is the right one. As you can see here, even AI tells you. So it tells you that the stable solution found in the 6881 driver update. So 6881 was the last functional one, the last one that didn't have the infinite loop bug. Good. So you're going to download it, and you're going to install it as a fresh install. You're going to choose the fresh install option so that it deletes every setting that it had before. Step number 6, you will go back to the Windows update. Okay? And then you're going to check for updates. Alright? Now, when I check for updates, it doesn't show any updates for me. But when you check for updates, it's going to show you that it's going to show you one update. It's going to be the Intel old display drivers, the 27 version. You don't want these ones. So what you will do is you're going to go to the step number here. You're going to go to step. Yeah. What you're going to do is you're going to pause Windows Update for 1 week. You're going to go to the pause updates and pause for 1 week. Just for now. And then step number 7, you will open the show and hide updates troubleshooter. So what is this troubleshooter? In this article here, in this Microsoft forum article, you see that one very kind person has shared something called the show or hide updates troubleshooter package. If you download this, this is how it's going to look like. Here it is, show or hide updates. This program allows you to hide specific update components that you don't want the system to automatically update for you. So you're going to click on advanced, you're going to keep this ticked, and then you're going to go next. After you go next, it is going to show you the option to see all the updates you want to hide. It's going to show you all the list of updates, and you're going to choose the Intel display drivers and disable them. You're going to hide them. Okay, step number 8, hide the old Intel display drivers. That's what we just said. Step number 9, go back to the Windows update and resume the update. And success, congratulations. Now you have solved 2 problems. You have your Windows update now not installing the old drivers anymore, so you're going to remain in your current 6881 forever. And by the way, don't forget to choose disabled here in software updates. And the good other thing is that in the display here, it's always going to work. It's not going to be stuck into any infinite loops anymore, because 6881 is a good one. Thank you, everyone.